best way to do is just replace them. Hey, guys.
And we are live.
What's up, Lucky? But yeah, him and a buddy of his have been working on it, and they figured that part out while we were up in North Carolina. We went up to the Biltmore, and yeah, my daughter tried to wear me out. She had me climbing the mountain, and yeah, this fat old man don't like doing that kind of stuff.
No.
While we were up there, though, I found these. Every shop needs one of these.
Oh yeah.
And this for the radio portion of it, and every shop needs these. $8 for both of them. The outlet stores up there in North Carolina, they had a workshop tools store there. I went in and found that stuff there. They've got everything. They've got impact wrenches, impact, quarter inch. Everything you need in the shop is there at a discount. So if you ever get up that way, that's a good place to check out, especially while the girls are looking at clothes.
Hey, Craig, thanks for stopping in. Mr. Mom.
What's up, guys? Happy New Year. Yeah.
I appreciate that, Lucky. So, yeah, I wasn't doing anything tonight, so I figured I'd just go ahead and go live and see how long we can go, and if we can stay up till the ball drops, great. If not, we'll see it in the morning.
Let me kill this. That's me. There we go. Sorry. That should be better.
Shop's going good, Craig. I've basically got it all cleaned up. I was doing a little welding today. I made a wood cart and just doing some other tinkering. So I just decided to come on here. Actually, I decided earlier today to come on, but since I
saw that on Hangouts that you was gonna try and come in here, so
yeah,
I figured I wasn't gonna do nothing because my daughter's gone. She's off doing some church social. Mama's got to work tomorrow, so it's just me.
Yep. I don't go out to the bars anymore or anything like that. So I had a couple of friends, but they live 45 minutes away that invited me up, and I'm like, nah. So I appreciate the offer, but I'm just going to hang at home tonight.
Same here. I mean, you could go downtown, but who wants to go play with 100,000 people you don't know?
Right.
I don't.
Yep. Like I said, we got about 3 inches of snow today, so it's not sticking to the roads or anything. It's nice, but I like the warmer weather. It'll be 50. It'll be again Friday. 50 again Friday.
I ain't seen Peepers in a long while.
She posting in here?
Yeah, she's in there somewhere.
So my chat hasn't updated.
I saw her in the live stream in the live comment side.
See, my Facebook's not updating, or my YouTube's not updating. Hi, Peeper.
Uh-oh.
Hi, Team Schaefer. I'll just shut that off. I'll just shut that off then. I'll just watch the other.
Well, is everybody ready for the new year? Got big plans for tonight? My big plan is to stay inside.
We got Junkyard in here now.
Wait.
Kathy Durbin's in here.
Yep, I see that. Hey, Sam.
Thanks for stopping by, guys. Appreciate you coming and hanging out for a little bit. If anybody else wants up on the panel, I'll post a link. Just let me know.
So you're playing the game tonight, huh, Miss Kathy?
I think Jamaica Me Happy is a drink.
Oh, okay. Well, see, I don't drink, so.
You can't drive that tractor right now because unless you're going to do the Fred Flintstone thing, there ain't no engine in it.
No motor. Yeah.
The engine,
you
can't see it. Yeah, the engine's sitting behind it, getting ready to be tore down.
You should have seen the one I saw in the Carolinas yesterday. No, 2 days ago, 3 days ago. It was on the back of a trailer coming down the mountain. And, man, this thing was just, it was set up for Poland. It was a dragster set up with monster, big tires on the back. But, I mean, it was a lawnmower that was extended. And it was pretty cool. I wish I got a picture of it. We was going so fast.
And Mick's already 2 hours into the new year, so.
Oh, yeah.
He don't count. He's already having a good year.
There you go. Well, now this stupid thing messed up. I was watching it on the StreamYard, and there it goes. Now we're back. You want it to private chat or blank?
Oh no, we could do a small LS swap, like a 4.3 liter. I'm actually considering building a V8 mini rod, naturally aspirated, probably a 400 cubic inch. But the only bad part about that is like the closest place to actually run it around me is 2 to 3 hours away.
Build a track. They will come.
Yeah, you can have just your avatar up. You don't have to have your camera on. Hey, Nate. I'm missing people coming in here.
There you go. See?
Yep.
But my face is so ugly that, you know.
You have fun with the wife, Nate.
Boy, I'm lagging.
Stop.
Vortex. Nate, what's up, man?
Okay, we're back.
There it
Back?
is. Okay, I thought I was dying.
No, my internet connection's kind of in and out sometimes. If I'm on somebody else's panel, I
That's
never lose
fine.
connection, hardly. When I'm hosting, it goes out at the most inconvenient times.
Oh, I hear you. I've never hosted one. I don't even know how.
You just get on the StreamYards, make an account, and follow the instructions. Hey, Breezy.
Okay, I'll try it.
Hey, Boneyard. Yeah, it's not real hard. You have to do it from a PC though. You can do it from a
Not for
tablet or something, but there's a few extra steps.
you did. Nate put a picture up. We'll have to look.
That's where I'm going.
Hey, what happened? I don't see it.
Oh, it's an outside fire. Must be nice, Nate.
Yeah, I don't see it. Is that in Small Engine Nation?
Hey, Brandon. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, this is gonna be a glitchy night tonight. I think.
Yeah,
I hope it lasts
it's
for a while,
it's the end of the year. It
just a
don't
couple
matter.
hours.
Well, I saw where Turning Rust had something up, and then they took it down. So I have no clue what that is.
All right. So, if anybody wants to come out, if somebody hangout wants to come up, just let me know. I'll post it here.
That's right. It's going to be the 20s, 2020s. How about that? You know, that's when my father was born back in the 20s, 1920s. Wow, it's been 100 years, man. Did we lose him? I think we lost him completely. Maybe he'll come back. Let's see. If not, I see me. Well, I do know I was able to post some pictures on my Facebook of the Carolinas uh, on Facebook. Let's see if he comes back, or is this out on me? It might. Somebody's
I think
coming.
I'm. No,
Is that you, Ed?
that's me. I'm back.
There he is.
Yeah, this is gonna be
Okay.
already.
Okay. Well, it didn't drop me. I was telling Ed before we got started, my son found the electric problem that was on the go-kart. So I have a rear light now,
This internet
and the
signal is
battery's
bouncing
not draining
in and out so bad.
Yeah, I hear that. But anyways, the front lights are just going to have to get replaced and rewire a whole new system there, along with the air horn I'm putting on it. I'm putting a
Am I
big
still
truck
in?
on it. Yeah, you're here. You're here. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
Hello?
Hello.
This is gonna be
I've never logged in, so I may need to log in and get one going. I'm running fiber optics here. Hopefully it'll work. New comment. What's that? Hello. They still see us. We still notice
keep
there's
bouncing.
not a motor in the line. Well, it keeps locking up. I missed my old 8, but it committed suicide. So it jumped out of your pocket, huh? Oh, that's good. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Well, let me try this. I'm gonna log out here. See if I'm gonna be able to do another one. So let me log out and see if I can't get another one going. See, guys, if I don't see it before the new year, Happy New Year. But I'm gonna try to get back.
Okay, let's try this again. This might be a really, really interesting night. Uh, so the internet uh, every night so far, just barely enough to get the things. So we'll go as long as we can. When the internet gives out, the internet gives. But yeah. Okay, I'm back now. So, as I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted, uh, I finally made it to 299 subs. I want to thank everybody that subbed me this past year and supported the channel and all that. I really do appreciate it. Thanks for those small engines, mostly do part small engine nation. Um, I don't do a lot of networking, going to the other grow channels, and uh, for one, the chat just goes by way too fast for me. Um, I've lived with a learning disability my whole life, so reading's not one of my strong suits, especially when it's going by fast. So I just tend to stay away from them, and we'll let it grow at its natural progression. Um, Hope to do some more build videos and stuff this coming year. Uh, I got a golf cart sitting over in the corner. I'd like to get the rear ends out of it right now. I'd like to get a new rear end put in it. I got a narrow frame Cub. The plan is to put a V-twin on that. Uh, just need to get a V-twin to put in it, but it'll come. So, hey, Mudster, thanks for stopping by, buddy. We're glitchy tonight. The internet here is not real stable, so if I click in and out, just kind of hang out, I'll be back. Junkyard, buddy, you overtook me a long time ago, man. Uh, All right. Harold went live also, so. But yeah, I plan on getting better internet out here. Craig sent me some information on getting basically hardwired out here, not have to use the Wi-Fi or an extender. I'm going to work on getting on that here the first of the year. Let's see, the V-twin. Of course, pulling tractor will be here, some poles. Going to do some videoing of tearing my motor down, getting it ready for next season, getting it all set up. And then basically anything else that comes my way, I'll try to video as much as I possibly can and get it up. I'm going to try to be more diligent about getting videos up. There'll be a new if anybody's seen the first Kawasaki, I'll probably be posting the second part of that one. Hopefully Friday. It's all edited. I just need to process it and stuff. I can't remember exactly where I stopped on the first one. I think it was just the tear down and cleaning up the parts and stuff. The second one will be recutting the valves and seats and the heads, and doing a couple other things. So, oh, that's cool. I checked it before I went live, and I was still at $2.99. So somebody must have felt sorry for me. But yeah, woo! 300 subs in just a little bit over a year. Yep, 300. Woohoo! Well, when we hit 500, I will be doing a giveaway. I got it in the plans in the works. As of right now, the plans are it's going to be some kind of a tool set. Just a small tool set. I've been looking at the ones at Lowe's or Harbor Freight. I haven't decided on which one yet. It'll be like the socket set, screwdrivers, wrenches, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, look forward to that. So the faster we get to 500, the faster somebody will get a starter mechanics tool set. Also looking at talking to some local people here to get some stuff to work on. Don't know if it's going to come to fruition or not, but we'll find out in the coming months. So yeah, it's been a trial getting to 300. So, hey, Jimmy C, what's up? Katana, thanks, buddy. Thanks for stopping by. I don't have the YouTube side up right now. I'll be handing out some more blue wrenches. I'm going to try to do it on my phone, but I can't guarantee that it's going to work. So if anybody wants to come up on the panel, just say something. I'll post a link in the chat, and Give me a second. I'm not ignoring everybody. Yeah, Junkyard. I tried to do it through Faithful 5. I try not to do the Bell for a Bell thing. It's just that's not the way I do things. So yeah, that's like I said, that's not my thing. Sure. I figure if anybody wants to watch my channel and watch my videos and all right, halfway interested in doing it, that's cool. But I'm not gonna sub to somebody's channel that I have no interest in sewing or painting or stuff like that just to get another bell. I'll just wait for the cool kids to like my channel. So I'm not a people. Okay, people. So you don't watch my videos? With all them boys, I don't think you could ever find time. Hey, Craig, in you and Kathy's last video, there, the land, I swear I seen Bigfoot back there. I know, people. I'm just teasing you. I've seen them boys in action. Sometimes they can be a handful. I feel sorry for my parents. They only had 3 boys. Yeah, Junkyard. That's what I ran into there midsummer, spring and summer. Getting my tractor going, people dropping stuff off here to be worked on, life things going on. I just didn't have time to take the time to videotape a lot of stuff. Like I said, I'm going to try to make a dedicated effort to doing better this coming year. Basically for myself, just to get myself into a routine. Well, for $8,000, Craig, you could almost bought yourself a nice used skid steer and brush hog. Katana, my big thing is editing them. I can sit down and get them all edited, but it just takes so long for them to process and get ready to be made. I need a dedicated, faster computer just for editing and stuff. Uh, my laptop here, it's a nice laptop. It's a Lenovo IdeaPad 330. It's great for surfing the web and doing stuff like that, but when it comes to doing the video editing, it just it lags so bad. I can't be doing anything else. The other night Saturday night I was in Brandon's live stream, and I had just finished editing a video and put it up to process to finalize it so I could upload it to YouTube. And I think we were on 4 hours, 4.5 hours. It took 4 hours for it to process for a 20-minute video. Sam, would you have the time to go all the way up there to Brush Hog? I say teach the boys how to brush hog and send them up with the tractor. Let Craig and Kathy take care of them while you and Mama take care of the new house. Yeah, I used to use my tablet to edit, and it was nice, but the storage on it got to be too small. I'd have to delete the videos or put them back on an SD card, and it was just so small screen wise. So. But, yeah, I seen those brush piles. They'd have fun, Craig. 5 gallon of gasoline, a couple flares. Let them have at them. That's cool, Sam. A buddy of mine's he used to run excavating equipment and stuff, but all his kids from when they were young, I mean, as soon as they could climb up on the excavator or the backhoe or skid steer or anything like that and reach the pedals and stuff, they were running them. His one boy he's good, and he gets paid well to be good. Yeah, now that's far. $60 miles. Cool. You, don't get any ideas there, Lucky. Yeah, until they get a little older, little better. Closed cab ones are better. Again, if anybody wants to come up on the panel, let me know. I'll post a link. Not that I mind talking all by myself, but the offer's open. I thought about starting to tear down the engine tonight, but I'm tired, so I'd rather just sit here in a chair and hang out and talk with y'all. Matt, how are the how are the RC cars doing, man? I was getting into those videos, man. I honestly never knew that when I think of an RC car, I think of the ones I had when I was little. You know, um, I never really paid too much attention to them nowadays, and them things are like high tech. All right, Sam. We'll probably still be here as long as the internet holds out. Yeah, I was putting a lot of my videos on my Google Drive, and it started eating up the space on there, and so I was putting them on SD cards and stuff. But it's just as easy to store them on my laptop or whatever. And when I get enough of them, then I put them on an SD card and start over. But like I said, I need a dedicated computer to do my editing and stuff on. I'd like another laptop. That way I can just take it with me whenever I go different places. Just do some here and some there. But I don't know. We'll figure it out. Yeah, there was a guy I used to work, or I work. I don't work with him anymore. He left, but he was into the RC racing, uh, indoor courses. I went and watched him a couple times, but I never really paid that much attention to the cars. And I mean, it was neat how they were running around. Uh, they were the battery ones, but watching you put them, tune them shocks and everything else, and the motors, and that's actually more high tech than what this thing is. You know, yeah, much. That's basically what I had. Um, Actually, my first remote control cars were the ones that had the button that had forward and reverse. You could go forward, and when you backed up, the front wheels would swing, it would back up, and you could go, and you'd back up and go. You could just that's how you turned. But and it was let me think. If I remember correctly, it was actually a General Lee car. And then when I was a little older, and started doing some work around the neighborhood and stuff like that for the farmers and stuff. Saved up and bought a cheap buggy. I think it took AA batteries in it, and yeah, it would barely go through the grass. So now my older brother, he actually had a gas powered uh, buggy car that somebody gave him, but they could never get it to work to run. Uh, and when they did get it to run, but they couldn't get the servos and stuff to work. Don't know if it was something in the controller or what, but you know, yeah, they never got it to work right. Yeah, your golf cart, that's gonna be a bad ride. From what the basket case was, you're putting it lower to the ground and on four wheels, more stable platform. Oh my! know. So, but yeah, I may actually even do a couple fishing videos if I get a little extra time there. My family has a property with a lake on it, so. Well, thanks for stopping, Katana. Really do appreciate it. Good seeing you again, and check me out the next time if I go live again. So. People, there is no question. You make no-bake cookies with white grapes in them. They're awesome. Uh, I always plan to have a great year, but it's like everything else. I go day by day. Uh, every day is just another day. Um, deal with what comes at me at that point in time, and don't worry about the future and forget about the past. It can't do anything about the past, and you know, fate's gonna happen. Oh, paper, even if they don't set or they're a little soft, it don't matter. Eat them suckers. No bakes are one of my favorite cookies. So um, I have a cousin that makes them for me, and she'll make me up a couple dozen that she'll take it. She'll make me a couple dozen that has chocolate chip or peanut butter chips in it, and she'll make me a couple dozen that has white grapes in them, and both of them are awesome. No, no, no vortex. It's not gone. It's like the phoenix. It will rise from the ashes, just in a different form. Hey, Brandon, welcome back. Okay, Brandon posted something in Hangouts. It must not be in my Hangouts, so. Hey, Big Red's here. If you like grapes and white grapes, people, they're awesome. It's like chocolate. It's like raisinets, basically, but in big clumps. So, okay, I'm back. Oh, as I was saying, yeah, one day at a time. That's the only way to live it. And like my hero Lucky Seven says, "F the haters. Power to the small engine." So, but yeah, Wi-Fi Wi-Fi is a little glitchy there for a second. That's just a normal batch paper. If you're filling an ice cream gallon ice cream bucket, that'd last me a couple of days. But the funny thing is my cousin that makes them for me, she hates them. She won't eat them. You know, she don't. She makes them specially for me. All right, give me 1 second, guys. I gotta check this wood burner. All right, we're back. Hopefully, for now. Oh yeah, no bakes are the best cookie. See, that's another reason I want to get a used oil burner. Uh, that way I don't have to keep checking the fire. All I gotta do is look up and make sure that the tank's full and keep on chugging along. But yeah, like I said, we got 3+ inches of snow. It's I think it's about 30 something degrees, 30. It's below freezing. It's about 30 degrees out, 28 degrees, and I got it up to 55 in here, between 55 and 60. Earlier today it was 60, 67, I think. So the wind's picked up real hard. I can eat some sugar cookies. Well, see, Craig, brownies and no bakes are just about the same thing. I like the texture of the no bakes. Now, a friend of mine that does a lot of baking, I like lemon like cookies and candies and stuff like that. She made me some lemon cookies, not lemon bars. They look like a sugar cookie, but they're lemon. Oh my! I literally, she made 2 dozen of them for me, and I had to put over a dozen of them in the freezer. The first day that she dropped them off, and I was sitting here, uh, I had like 7 or 8 of them within like an hour and a half. I had to put them suckers into the freezer. That way, I have to thaw them out before I eat them. Yeah, same thing here. We had mid 60s all last week stuff. I mean, I was out here in the garage uh, in just a t-shirt. I had the wood burner just barely on, but I could go outside and walk between the house and the garage and stuff with just a t-shirt on. Yeah, and the way the wind's coming here, it's blowing on the west side of my southwest uh, corner of my shop, and there's no wind block on that side, so it's blowing right around. The plan is, excuse me. The plan is after I get a roof on my house, uh, I'm gonna put the vapor barrier wrap on the outside of this thing, and then put steel siding on it to try to seal it up a little better. It doesn't have any insulation in it, but even in the lower mid 20 days with the wood burner, I can get it up to 60 degrees in here. But it's just the windy days. It blows in through all the cracks and stuff, so it's real hard to stay warm, and especially when I'm just sitting here doing nothing. I do have a little space heater down here. If my feet get cold, I'm done. So I do have a little space heater down here blowing on my feet, but you felt like you lived in Ohio. Got down to 67. Yeah, 67. I'd probably still have I'd be in t-shirt and long pants. It's got to hit the 70s, stay there for me to break the shorts back out. So I'd like to live down south in the winter time, but summertime you all get way too much heat and humidity. I can deal with the heat. It's just I can't deal with the humidity. I'm an old fat guy. We don't mix. Yes, I thought about having a couple adult beverages this evening, but nah, I'll stick with my non-latte mocha chuka wuka wuka bak bak coffee. Yeah, you can wear your OSHA-approved flip-flops all year long. Yeah, I see people in sandals and stuff here all year long. Not me, not this kid. And speaking of flip-flops and footwear, has anybody tried the new Skechers workwear work boots? They look pretty comfortable, but I I don't want to put that kind of money out and have a pair of boots I can't wear or won't wear. So if anybody's got a 20 or 25 horse horizontal crank Kohler Command, uh, doesn't have to be running, but I just don't want no windows in the block. They want to donate to the channel. Um, I'll be more than willing to take it. Hey, Brad, thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I've had those. I've had those boots before, Junkyard. They are good boots. The ones I have now are cats. Um, I like them. Uh, I really like the Wolverine Durashocks, but the problem with those is being the big guy that I am, the insoles wear out, the insides wear out way too fast for me. And then they start hurting my feet. So these the cat boots I have been holding up. So any crazy plans for 2020? Nothing crazy for me. Just normal stuff that I do every day. But yeah, actually, right now I got you guys are gonna laugh, but I got Crocs on. Hey, there's Brandon.
Yeah, I'm sorry I'm late. I had to stop to get the iced latte. No, I ain't drinking iced latte tonight. I was drinking Mountain Dew.
I'll say if you wanted a nice latte here, all you gotta do is sit your coffee outside for about an hour, half hour or so. We got 3 inches of snow today.
It ain't been that cold here. Hey, y'all see something new on my wall? It's blue. I just made it today.
You got a blue wrench.
Yeah, I made myself a blue wrench. I messed up a little. It's a little bit harder to do it with the jigsaw.
Yeah. Yeah, Mudster, no magnums, man. The magnums are junk. The commands are what I need.
Matt threw me off with that new channel name. I asked Harold, I was like, who's Vortex?
Yeah, he was incognito.
Yeah. And I should have knew Vortex. That had to be Matt.
Yeah. Kathy, I will do a burnout on my pulling tractor with the new engine if somebody will buy me a set of tires to do it with. The tires I run on the back of this thing are more expensive than what I run on my personal pickup truck. Matter of fact, for the 2 tires I got on the back of this thing, I can buy 4 tires. Now I buy blems, they're cheap, but I can buy 4 tires for my truck. Yeah, I was, for the narrow frame cub I got over there, I was thinking about a 16 single K series, but everyone I found around here, they want $600-800 a pop for them.
Wow.
I can, you know, I'm not gonna pay for that for an engine. Not turn around and put another $1,000 in parts in it.
I take the bent wrenches and turn them into metal art.
You know, I have never accidentally bent a wrench. I've purposely bent them, like with a torch and stuff.
Yeah.
But I have never like been working on something and bent one. I broke them. Oh yeah, I broke them. But I've never bent one.
I bent the cheap one using it as a pry bar. Prying on a pulley.
A 660. Is that a motorcycle engine, Junkyard, or is that just a V-twin? That sounds interesting. Actually, if I had the funds and stuff like that, I want a 3-cylinder Kubota, the 1104 or whatever they are, the bigger one.
Oh, they're great engines and garden tractors, but man, the price of them.
Yeah, well, especially around me.
Yeah.
Anybody that has them around me that's selling them or selling them to pullers, and I might as well just chop my arm off and hand it to them.
See, the cheap part's the radiator, because you can use a Honda radiator on that. That's why a lot of people I know that put those engines in there use this as a little Honda radiator.
Mm-hmm.
That or some of the diesel engines off the reefer units off a truck. I've seen a guy that used those in a guard tractor.
Yeah, that's the ones I'm talking about.
Yeah.
The 11, I think it's, don't quote me, it's like 1104 Kubota.
Yeah, this guy used a Perkins one.
Yeah, the bad part about the Perkins ones is getting the parts for them.
Yeah,
the aftermarket parts. It's like the commands. You know, you got if you want to go aftermarket parts on them, you kind of got to go with what the people are making for them. So
I'm about to get a big old brand new Kawasaki 4-wheeler in here for repair. The guy called me today. It's a regular customer of mine. He rode it. Now it's got carburetor issues because he rode it and all the oil mixed in the carburetor and everything else.
yeah.
I always tell them when they bring in 4-wheelers that I have to test them out properly before I send them back home.
Just don't let your sister's boyfriend ride it.
No.
Eh?
7-foot Canadian versus 4-wheeler versus fence. Maybe tree next time.
Yeah.
I've never seen a grown man cry until that day.
Oh, I thought I was going to cry earlier today. I was putting some stuff up on the shelves here. I was stepping down off the step ladder, and I thought I was on the bottom rung, and I was one rung higher. And I come down on my ankle a little crooked.
Oh, wow. I'm always ankle.
Yeah, but you ain't got 360 pounds coming down. You know.
Axel, leave those guinea pigs alone. They're loud enough without you.
So you got that cub running then I seen?
Yeah, I got to do the oil change because they overfilled it. They have it, it's probably about an 8 over the full mark. Maybe more.
Yeah.
But they need an oil change anyway, so.
Check that vacuum fuel pump on there too. If they filled it that full and it was pushing out the dipstick, it may have pushed some of that fuel up in that fuel pump on the vacuum side of it.
Yeah. So far, that thing was running great until I full throttled it, and that's when it built up that pressure in that crankcase and. But I might still have to take that crankcase breather off. I was able to dig it out with a pick, but there's no guarantee that it ain't still stopped up down in there more. So I'll go with the flow, see what it does when I start it back.
Yeah. Well, when I first built this tractor here and was running it on gas and took the governor out of it, I wasn't even thinking, and I cranked that thing up about 7,000 RPMs, and them vacuum pumps don't like that.
No.
It ripped a hole right in that diaphragm.
I took that carburetor apart because, it was loose. They had it loose. I took it apart, and that thing looked brand new, clean inside of it. So I just put it back together and started it up.
Yeah.
It might end up being an easy fix, but he is low in hydraulic fluid, so I got to fill up his rear end.
Hey Matt, was you kind of making corners with that swing arm, little little out of alignment. Yeah, Matt, you don't need to make no videos, man. I just enjoy seeing the pictures and stuff that you send out, and enjoy seeing what you're building and what you're up to.
Get away from there. Come on.
Yeah, I was looking at the Harbor Freight tubing benders like Nate has.
Mm-hmm.
I need to build a new exhaust for this tractor because nobody makes the style that I run anymore.
Yeah.
Nate. Hey, welcome back, Nate. I got to check at work because our engineering department at work, they've got one in their lab. I got to check to see what size tubing that they can bend because it's actually it's not the press bender, it's the roll former.
Mm-hmm.
So I got to check and see what size because they told me I can use it anytime I want. Actually, they said I can use the whole machine shop anytime I want. But now they had a couple issues in there with the mill and the lathe. Now, at the end of the day, they lock it out, and there's only 2 people that have keys to unlock them, and I can't get a key to run them. So, and during the day, I can't go up during the day because I'm working. So, that kind of sucks, but you know.
Sounds like they might have had someone in there being careless with the equipment.
Well, what it was is the students have access to it, for their projects and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
They were using the lathe one night, and I don't know how it happened, but they left it on. And it was a Friday night, and Monday morning early, I went up to make a delivery of some pipe and stuff that they had delivered late Friday that we couldn't get delivered up to them. And when I went in, I heard something, and when I walked around, the lathe is sitting there spinning away, just spinning. Nothing in it, no part or anything in it, but it's just sitting there running. So I said something to the guy, the professor that's in charge of it, and he said he'd check into it. And so he checked into it, and they're like, "Yeah, we must have bumped something when we were cleaning up, and didn't realize it was on." Well, probably less than a week later, he went in one night after the kids were done to do something, and they had left the chuck key in the lathe.
Oh wow!
And it turned on, and it was sitting there just humming away with that key up against the frame of the lathe. So that's when they locked it out. And there's certain times that they're in there that one of the professors or the shop managers or shop guys there, that they can use those machines. When they're done, they lock them out, and because the students have 24 access to the lab, but they only give them access to the mill and the lathe when one of the professors or something's there.
And the scary part is that's the future engineers that's going to be taking over stuff eventually.
Yeah,
that's scary.
Well, a couple years ago, they build a buggy every year to compete in their engineering competitions.
Oh yeah, I saw that on television once.
And they Of course, their first year they built one. They did okay, but they had no clue what they were doing. The second year, they have a junior and a senior class doing them.
Yeah.
The junior class wanted to make one that had a longer swing arm and stuff on it, and but they're limited on width, length, height, and all that. So they mounted the motor up real high, or not real high, but high, and they kept breaking chains. They couldn't figure out why they kept breaking the chains. So I was up there I forget what I was even up there for, and I was looking at it, and I told the guy that's in charge of the shop up there, I said, how in the heck are they going to get this thing to run? He's like, I don't know. He goes, I haven't really looked at it. We don't get involved very much. But he said, why? I said, their angle on their chain is all off. I said, as soon as they hit a bump, the chain's either going to come off, or if they take the weight off the suspension, it's going to get so tight it's going to break.
Yep.
He come over and looked at it. He goes, oh yeah. So an engineering student worked for the grounds department. So I was talking to him. I said, are you working on that buggy? He said, no. He goes, but one of my buddies is. I said, they're never going to keep that chain on that thing. He goes, yeah, that's the problem they're having. I said, well, their angle, what they did is the rear end was down here, the motor set up here, and they were running the chain down. I said, what they need to do is put a jack shaft down by the pivot of the swing arm in the back, run that chain straight down, and then run the chain straight back.
Yeah.
I said, but if they don't do that, they could put all the chain tensioners and shit in the world on the thing. I said, they're never going to keep a chain on it. So he told his buddy actually come down and talked to me. He goes, officially, you can't help us. He said, if I do research and put use that, then, we can use it. I said, okay. I said, and I drew it out on a piece of paper. I said, this is what you need to do with that thing. And he went back and talked to the crew or the team, and they changed it. And he said it made a world of difference. I said, and the best thing about using the jack shaft is you can change gearing, Yeah. I said, if you want your RPMs because they have to use a sealed, tagged Briggs & Stratton motor. The competition gives them like 3 motors.
Yeah.
But they're all sealed and tagged. They cannot open them. They can't do porting and polishing on them. They have to be a stock motor, stock RPM. I told him, I said, them things are governed probably at 3,600 RPMs or thereabouts. I said, gear that thing down, gear it way down low. I know it's a time competition. I said, but there's obstacles in that thing that you have to climb over in that you can't do with as high a gearing as what you guys are trying. So. Yeah, come on up, Nate. You talking on the panel or to visit? We got snow now, so you're gonna have to wear your winter flip flops. There's a link if anybody wants to. It's in the chat. Wants to come up. Did that post? Oh, there it is. Okay. Hey, there's Horse's Shop.
How horse?
So, but yeah, I was actually doing some welding today. I think my welding wire is getting a little old. It's the flux core.
Yeah.
I think it's getting a little moisture in it. Time to get some new.
I should be about running out because I accidentally, when I did this last batch, I had it come loose on me as I was putting it in. I've only had that happen a couple of times to me, but
Well, it's not breaking or anything yet, but it's not welding real nice. You know, I can tell it's splattering a lot and stuff. It's but I'll probably just go buy like a 1 pound roll or something, because I don't do a lot of welding, so anything big I need welded, I try to take it up to my shop and use the big welder on.
I love to weld when I have projects to weld. That's why I love taking on the trailer jobs, fixing trailers. I like to weld.
Yeah, I like welding. I like stick welding, MIG. I'd love to try some TIG welding.
Yeah.
But
make some fancy gas tanks.
Actually, I want to do aluminum.
Aluminum?
Yeah. That's it. That's the only reason I haven't bought a TIG welder yet. I just can't afford the AC/DC TIG welder.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't mind. I got a spool gun at work. I don't mind welding aluminum with a spool gun. It's the prep that sucks. Getting everything cleaned and contaminant free. The thing I don't like about doing it at work is everybody has access to that welder, and everybody thinks they know what settings they should be on, and they change the settings and
I got
everything else.
I have one setting that I use for most of my welds, and I don't like to mess with it too often.
But yeah, that's the same way with me at work. It's a hotter setting than I probably need for a lot of stuff, but that's where I'm comfortable welding at, and I adjust my welding pattern and stuff to compensate for that. But everybody else tries to dial it in, and there's Nate Dog.
Hi, Nate.
Hey, what's up, fellas and ladies? Ed, I got to talk to you about. I got a few questions.
Dude, I got answers.
I know you do, man.
Right, wrong, or indifferent, I have answers.
Well, look. First, I want to show you a few upgrades that you haven't seen yet. I did a temporary seat, right?
Yep.
It folds up where you can see your beautiful air box that you gave me. And but anyway, also, you remember how the gas tank was in the bed right here?
Yeah.
I finally put it underneath.
Yeah.
Right? And I just cut a hole. But now I'm not. I keep getting like air pockets in my fuel line. So I'll ride for a little while and it'll run out of fuel, and I'll have to pull the fuel line. I got the fuel line down here. I got to pull it from that little cutoff switch, let some fuel out, and then plug it back in, and it runs fine again. I don't think I have enough.
Do you have a fuel pump on it?
There's no fuel pump.
You'll have to put a vacuum fuel pump on it. Right down below that carburetor, there should be a vent line, a vacuum line, in the front of the motor you can tie into.
Yeah,
there is one that runs into the air box.
Yeah,
So just take it out of the air box?
No, not that one. It
No?
should be down lower somewhere on the side of the crankcase on that thing. I'd have to look again at one of those motors to be for sure where exactly it's at, but I'm almost positive it's right down lower. They might have plugged it off, but
Yeah, that's what worries me. I hope it's plugged off because I haven't seen anything like that.
well, if it was unplugged, if it was just an open hole, you'd be leaking oil out of it.
And they don't leak oil at all.
Right. Yeah, but you can just use one of those Zama or whatever.
Yeah, those cheap ones off of Amazon, they're like $8 or $9.
Yep, exactly.
Craig, Christine just showed me Robert and Craig's text. It could be vapor locking, or I need metal lines too. Also, I want to put a fuel pump on it.
Yeah, that you have to have a fuel pump on those motors. They need enough fuel to. They don't work. They go off gravity if you can get the tank high enough, like you had it in the bed.
Yeah,
But
yeah, it was fine in the bed.
Yeah, if you look at the bottom of that fuel tank, it's probably just level with that carburetor, or it might be even down a little lower.
I think it's actually here. I'm gonna try to show you guys. So here, all right. Here's the bottom of the. Can you see it?
Yep.
There's the bottom, and that's the fuel line right there.
Yeah,
and
it's almost level with your carburetor.
And then there's the carb. There's the bowl right there.
Yep.
And it's kind of got to go up and then back into the carb too.
Yep.
That's what's happening.
All right. Well, question 2. Should my belt be this easy to remove?
No, it's stretched.
That's a brand new belt.
That's not the right belt then.
I knew it, man.
Yeah, those torque converter belts are like a little loose, but not that loose. You can't be able to take them off like that.
I knew it. I knew it.
You're not getting full speed on that. When that clutch comes together, that belt's still slipping. You shouldn't have to pry it off, but you should have to almost like put it on there and just kind of walk it over the back pulley.
Right.
Yep.
So other things that I've done today, I put this panel on, that main panel right here. So this panel right here is the only panel I got left to make, because this side is already done, as you guys have seen in the videos.
Now you bolting those panels on, Nate, or you weld them on?
No, they're tack welded.
I would suggest at least on that side where your battery and stuff's at.
Right.
Use zip screws or something. That way, if you have to get into that clutch or something.
This one's wood.
Yeah.
This whole panel is wood right here, and I only use 2 self tappers, and then this seat comes up, and those aren't even. They're just sitting in between the wood and the metal. Like I could pull the seat right off.
Right,
but if you
ever have to get that clutch off there, you're gonna have to get an impact in there to run to get that.
You mean
okay? You can get that in between the tire.
Yeah, if I pull the tire off, I think I can get to it.
And that back pulley should have a bolt in it, Nate.
What bolt? You don't need no bolt.
It'll come off there.
I wish it would, because then it's crooked as hell. You should see it when it spins. It's like it's wobbly on there.
It's probably where there's splines on there. What's probably happened is without that bolt in there, it's gotten loose and it's actually working on the splines on that rear end.
This part right here this piece right here doesn't even look like it's ever been off. I think this shaft right here is bent.
Well, that's just a sleeve that's on the clutch itself. That if you stick your finger back in there and hit the end of that shaft, that shaft should be back in there like an inch or two.
It's deep. Like this hole right here.
Yeah.
I can't even reach it with my finger. The end of it.
Is that clutch all? Well, yeah, it has to be if your belt be lined up. But yeah, there's supposed to be a long. Oh, that thing's probably 6-8 inches long, 1/4 inch bolt. I think it's 1/4 inch. Might be 5/16 bolt that goes in there and threads into the end of that shaft on that motor on that rear end. And then on the outside, there's a washer that's it's like a step washer.
Right.
That fits on the inside of that bore, then holds the outside. And it keeps that. It actually supports the outside end of that clutch and
Kind of like that.
Yeah, but it's usually they're not that deep.
Right.
But that somebody might have made one for in it. But
what in the heck is going on here?
Oh.
Where's your hat? Look at this dog.
She's scared of the fireworks.
Yeah, she gets really scared when the firecrackers and stuff go off. But what do y'all think about my roof?
I love that roof.
Yeah.
I tell you what, though, she's got a face only a mother could love.
I like the look to the front end. Hell yeah.
Who knows what that is?
I do.
Why are you laughing at me anyway? Are they joking on me? Is Robert messing?
I was laughing at Susie because she had my sweater on.
I thought they were joking on me in the chat or something.
No,
Hey Nate,
right.
they for Suey, they make a thing called a thunder vest.
but I just told you.
We just had her life jacket on to see if it helped, but she just couldn't move.
No, the thunder vests are like they're like a stretchy material. Friend of mine's dog doesn't like loud noises and stuff.
Right.
You put that thing on them, it doesn't bother them one bit.
She hates thunder and the mortars.
Yep.
Any kind of gunfire, she freaks out.
Yeah, my buddy's dog would freak out during thunderstorms. Literally, like try to get under their bed and literally try to get under their bed and stuff like that. You put that on it, that dog, it doesn't even bother him during thunderstorms and stuff anymore. Cool.
I really want to build a golf cart. I want one for tractor shows and festivals. Too lazy to walk.
That's why I built my snapper.
Hey, look at this, Ed.
It needs to be an Anuga or a big train horn.
Time for an air horn.
I need to get one of those big train horns.
I wish I could have golf cart scrap pile stuff. All right, you guys ready to see my new build? Some of you might have seen it already on Instagram.
Oh yeah, I know. Yep.
I know Brandon has.
Yep.
I've seen it.
I already got the axle hangers and everything. I'm gonna switch to an 1.25 rear axle. I had a 1-inch axle made, and I found out I have all the 1.25 inch stuff I need. So I just have to buy an 1.25 inch axle, and everything will fit.
It looks like you need a wider tire back there now.
Yeah, it could definitely take a wider one. I'm on a budget of 0 for right now, though.
Yeah.
Luckily, I have a friend with a machine shop.
The post you put on Instagram earlier, Nate, with all the pistons and stuff, is that his shop?
Yep. He's got that old case sitting out there. He's the one that's got the Bowens. I don't know if you've seen the Bowens picture I put up. It was a while back.
Jet?
Huh?
Is that the half off jet?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Half off jet.
Oh yeah, that was there. Yep, that was there. He's got so much crazy stuff. I got more pictures and videos that I could put up from that place that I still haven't even put up. Matter of fact, he was the house we were at tonight. We were over there with him and his wife, and we were hanging out with the kids. We had a huge fire going.
See, if I ever got in a place like that, they just have to set a cot up because I'd never leave.
Yeah.
Oh, it's fun, dude. Like, there's so much stuff to look at, and like, I just walk around and look in the trash can, and I'm like, "Can I have that? Can I have that?" He's like, "I'm throwing it away. I don't care." I'm like, awesome. And that's where it comes with stuff like.
Just back the truck up to the door.
Oh, I put all my good metal out in the yard today, but I get like little like perfect squares of metal that they cut out of the CNC and stuff, and they just throw it away.
Oh yeah, I save all the good metal like that. I reuse everything.
Yeah. He's got a 10-horse Tecumseh over there right now, and he's like, "I'm about to throw this in the scrap pile." And I looked at it, and I was about to take it, but it's got a tapered shaft, and I didn't feel like messing with it.
He has a machine shop. Make an adapter.
I know, but dude, I have motors that I still have to put on stuff. Do you guys even know that I got this 250 Ninja sitting outside waiting for a go-kart frame to be built?
Oh wow.
That thing runs perfect, dude. I just traded a go-kart
now.
Huh?
I said you got the bender now. You just got to build the frame.
I know, but pipe is money, dude.
Yeah.
The pipe I spent for just building the back half of that mini bike right there was like $30, and that's a lot of money in mud. So. I'm thinking about taking that carb off of this one for now and building an exhaust just so I can hear that 8-horse run, because I still haven't heard it run. But I don't know.
Yeah, those originally had that 2-piece flow jet carb. I hated those carbs, the 2-piece flow jet. I was okay with the 1-piece flow jet, but the 2-piece.
It sounds like a war zone outside my house right now. What
Am I
happened?
glitching up again here?
You look froze up, Ed.
Yeah, I'm glitching again.
Yep.
There you are. You're back in your seat.
Yeah.
Oh. I can hear them dang guinea. Oh, we lost Ed.
Yep.
How do you lose the main guy?
I don't know. It happened to me a couple times last live stream I did.
Are we still on YouTube?
Yeah, we're still on YouTube.
And it just keeps going?
Yeah.
I'm back.
You know, guys, I tell you, I've never built nothing really until I started YouTube. But the little things that I have built, like this golf cart, is truly my biggest accomplishment yet. I have to figure out what size belt that it needs, Ed.
Yeah, it's hard to tell which one it'll take.
It's definitely smaller than the one that's on it, because I just looked up and it said 4-cycle 2-cylinder Robin, so I figured it was the right one, you know. But
yeah, but
Amazon.
If it's from Easy Go, if I'm not mistaken, they make 2 or 3 different belts depending on what model it is. That's how the rear end's mounted in there, spacing wise. All the rear ends and all the motors are all interchangeable. It's that metal plate between the motor and the rear end that's different.
When I bought it, the guy gave me this.
Well, that should get you there.
Yeah.
If nothing else, go on to Buggies Unlimited and look it up.
That's where my last belt came from. But I didn't give them all this. I just found this. I lost it.
Yeah. I usually call them whenever I have a problem or something like that. They got a really good tech support line.
Right.
And you can tell them what number of belt you have now, that number that you have there, and they should be able to help you out and tell you which one it is. But also too, if that pulley's flopping around on there, that'll change it a little bit too, but shouldn't change it that much, not that loose. If it's that loose.
I think the guy tried to get it off or something and he couldn't, and he bent something because dude, you get that thing up to about 20 mile an hour and it starts to the whole thing starts to vibrate pretty bad.
Yeah, that's a good possibility. And those shafts are changeable. You don't have to tear that rear end apart to change that upper shaft.
No, really?
It's a snap ring in there. You can take the there's like a freeze plug on the other side, I believe, if I remember correctly. You can pop that out of there, and there's a snap ring and a bearing on that side, and there should be a seal and a snap ring on the pulley side. Bust them out of there, and it's just a straight cut gear on top. It'll slide right out of there. But there's snap rings in there you got to take out to get them bearings out.
Right. That sounds complicated for me.
Oh, it's easy.
Ed, when are you going to come down to Florida?
I'd love to, man. I got a buddy in Kentucky that wants me to come down. He wants me to come down and bring my trailer because he has a mini rod pulling tractor frame sitting there for me.
Oh, man. Ed, I got a Sears. I can't get lucky to come get it, man. I don't know what to do with it.
But the only part about building a mini rod, a V8 tractor, or even a 4-cylinder tractor is there's no place close around here that I can pull it. You know, like I was saying earlier, it's 2 to 3 hours away one way to pull it. And I've been to there's 2 clubs that pull them. I've been to both of them with my tractor, and frankly, they're assholes.
Really?
They'll let you pull, but then if you do good, they'll nitpick you and disqualify you and everything else.
Wow.
And because you're not a regular member,
right?
So
you're not paying their fees or something.
Well, you're paying your daily fee. You're paying your daily fee and stuff like that. But if you're beating their regular guys, that come every week or every time, no, they don't like it.
That's messed up.
And they're a money pool. They're a payback pool. They out every time.
You're freezing up again.
They don't like people coming in and taking their money.
Sponsored by. How awesome is that?
I think I'm gonna get that guy to make my stickers again. They was kind of expensive, but they're such a great quality sticker.
Those are really good.
I was down before I switched alcohol, and
we lost that again.
We're losing Ed. Earth to Ed. Can you read us over? Come towards the light, Ed. I gotta figure out where I could put his sticker at because it's black. Oh, I could put it on my windshield.
There you go.
You talking about my sticker, Nate?
Yeah, but I gotta cut it down in size first. I'm gonna cut it down soon.
If you don't want to stick it on your windshield or something, I am getting new ones made with a white background on them. They're smaller, but they'll have a white background on them.
Hook me up with one, man, because I want to save. These are awesome stickers. I want to put them on something.
Right.
Maybe my but then if my water heater goes, I'll have to keep a water heater forever if I put bullet on.
You just have to cut the jacket off the outside of it.
I'm gonna save it for something. I'll come up with something.
Yeah. I'm in the process now of getting more made that have a white background on them, because I do like those stickers, but I don't like how that's laid out.
They're nice stickers though. Check out this guy. Anybody know this guy?
Yeah, I got one of them.
Yeah, we ain't seen him in a while.
I know. Well, I know everybody knows this one.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yep. He must be in another live stream tonight because I ain't seeing him. Oh, Redneck Metals is on, so he's probably over there.
That's a collector's item there. Nate, that's a collector's item.
Yep. Some guys know this one.
Hey, Craig, while I'm on here and have a good signal, Brandon, maybe you can answer it too. How close does Stacy live to Dallas and Houston?
Houston, he probably lives within 30 minutes, half an hour. Dallas is probably a good 2 hours, 3 hours.
Okay. Well, I might have found a way to ship that engine to him for free.
Yeah, Houston would be closer for him than Dallas. I'm sure, though, he would go to Dallas to pick up that engine.
Well, my brother knows a guy that runs down to Dallas and Houston twice a week. He hauls drill pipe.
I just found
my brother's going to check with him to see if he'd be all right with hauling that motor down there. But I wanted to see how close he is to. He goes to both. So I just gotta get some logistics put together. And
I wonder if my next batch of stickers, I should get my I wonder if I should put my website in there too. I don't know.
Good grief.
Well, my new batch of stickers just has the YouTube channel button logo on it.
That one was close. Holy. Did y'all hear that? Freaking cannons going off outside my house.
Last time we shot off fireworks here at the farm, my friend turned them over and it shot at his son. Almost hit his son. A mortar. One of the mortars.
There's some guys, they're about a mile away from me, and they make their own fireworks. And there's times that when they shoot stuff off, it rattles the windows in my house.
Will do, Kathy. I'm going to wait until the spring. Well, actually, it's starting to pick up already for me, believe it or not. I've had 2 repairs this week, and that's pretty good for this time of year. So,
what happened with that stream earlier, Brandon? I missed. It said something sucks or something.
oh, I was out testing the Cub Cadet the customer brought in, and the crank pressure built up in the crankcase and shot the dipstick like a foot in the air.
What?
Yeah, there was mud down in the crankcase breather.
Oh, you didn't get that on video.
And it was overfull with. It had a lot of oil, overfilled with oil too, which didn't make the matters any better.
Yeah, we had a guy this summer. He checked the oil in his mower, and he said he put he tightened the dipstick back down in, but there's no way that he did because he found the dipstick, but the only reason he found the dipstick was because it blew it out on a sidewalk along with oil.
Yep.
And he seen where it was making tracks on the sidewalk where he was turning a zero turn. They couldn't figure out what it was. He thought it was his water bottle leaking or something, and he got off the tractor, and the whole back half of the tractor was covered with oil. So, needless to say,
oh, go ahead.
Needless to say, he called me, and I had to take him up a couple quarts of oil to put in it.
I just found my old phone so I can actually see chat as soon as it'll boot up.
My Harbor Freight tool video is doing pretty darn good. I should have did one of those videos a long time ago.
Yeah, my last video on that Kawasaki motor is not doing bad.
Few times going up the last couple of weeks, it's been down.
Yeah. Well, it's getting cold out. Everybody's starting to stay in the house and stuff now.
Yeah. It always gets cold in Texas right before it gets warm.
I'm barefoot right now. My garage door is open.
I got a space heater.
Today.
I got a space heater blowing on my feet right now.
I got a heater blowing on my back to keep me warm.
Well, this concrete floor out here in this shop stays cold, so and that's one thing. I can handle the cold temperatures as long as my feet are warm. Once my feet get cold, I'm done.
I think it says 75.
Oh, wow. It was in the 80s last week, and it's been cold this week so far.
My thermometer over by the...
All you have to do see, there's ways around this.
Yes, there are.
Wait until he goes on the Shark Tank with those.
Those remind me of those toe socks.
God, can you guys hear the firecrackers? Because I'll mute mine.
It ain't that bad.
No, it's not that bad.
It sounds like a war zone out here, dude. I'm not joking.
Yeah,
People got too
do
much
a whole
money.
promo video on that. Welding shoes, his welding flip flops. He should do a whole promo video.
Well, I think him and Junkyard should do a collaboration on that.
Did Junkyard try it out?
He wears flip flops all the time.
I drop too much heavy stuff to wear flip flops.
I've worn steel toes for so many years that I cannot. I mean, I got a couple pairs of shoes I wear just around here, but I don't go anywhere other than here with them.
Yep.
But I can't get out of not wearing them.
Why isn't Craig up on the panel?
Who knows?
I think him and Kathy are having a few beverages.
I have my few beverages on camera sometimes. Well,
I have my
yeah, see. Of course, sometimes I'll set my drink to the side and I'll just kind of lean over and take a drink instead of having it in the camera. But I don't care. I ain't got in trouble for it yet on YouTube.
Are you drinking beer, Brandon?
Sometimes have to fit in.
Wait, that's the wussy way to do it. These things are old.
It's probably hard cola, ain't it, Kathy? We were just talking about hard cola not too long ago. Actually, that's what I was drinking on the past few live streams was hard cola. I'm out now, so I'm just drinking Mountain Dew.
I'm still drinking my coffee.
Sure you are, Ed. America.
Mark.
Speaking of Kathy, every time I want you guys to see Kathy's artwork. I got this for Christmas, guys.
Oh, that's cool.
Shot boss. There's another lucky picture. Johnny texted me what I was doing earlier, and I told him I was working on the golf cart, and he said okay, and he never came over. Here you go, Brandon. Brandon, you watching?
Yeah.
How long before the wife comes out? Where's Johnny in a dinosaur suit when we need him?
Yeah.
Oh, that one never made it out of the garage. All right. I got gas cans sitting around, so I ain't going to do that no more.
Remind us of Joe Dirt in a minute.
Yeah. Did I say a 4-letter word?
No. Not that I heard. Yeah. How I've never had to authenticate to get on somebody's panel. How is that, guys? Is it a pain in the ass or?
Oh, I just saw Mudstir's comment. What'd you say, Ed? I'm sorry.
I switched the settings on my StreamYard to where you have to authenticate before you can get on the panel.
Yeah, I've never had to do that before.
Yeah.
I don't know.
A pain in the butt.
I think you just have to.
Y'all get way into that stuff. I don't pay attention to any of the newsletters, any of the emails. I don't pay attention to none of that stuff at all. I probably should more.
Kathy, are you getting happy with your Jamaica Me Happy?
Is that some sort of drink?
I think it's a wine cooler.
Yeah, I think
the only
so.
Jamaica Me Happy I ever had was a wine cooler.
Leave it to a chick
I think they're. Are they a Smirnoff wine cooler?
Or that Seagram. And it's Seagram?
Seagrams.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've had those before. I've had the peach ones before. They're actually pretty good.
The peach ones are pretty good. You don't even know you're drinking alcohol. It's like drinking a soda.
Yep. So, what time are we getting to be here? 11 p.m. We got 59 minutes left to go before New Year's here.
You might as well go for it, Ed.
I'm going to. I plan on it. Even though there's only 4 people watching.
It doesn't matter, dude. Go for it, bro.
I'm going to. I'll sit there by myself with nobody watching. It don't matter.
I'll try, Ed. I'll try.
Hey,
I'll try to.
like I said,
I don't think I've made it till 12 o'clock, Ed, in 10 years. No bullshit.
I'll be here, but that last live stream we did it was over 4 hours, did me in the other night.
I think that's what messed my sleep patterns up. Doing horses the night before and yours.
Yeah.
Because was it Sunday night or Monday night? Well, I know after your live stream, I took maybe a half an hour nap. And then Sunday, I dozed off for like an hour in the afternoon. And then I was up again. I was up until Monday night at midnight.
It's going to suck when you have to go back to work.
Not really. I can usually get my sleep pattern back in pretty quick. It's just I need to, but I don't sleep well a lot of times anyways. I usually only get about 6 hours, 6, maybe 7 at the most hours of sleep a night regularly.
I've been having issues with waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning and can't go back to sleep.
Usually what mine is I'll go, I usually try to be in bed or laying down by 9 o'clock, 9:15 or somewhere right in there. My problem is I'll fall asleep, but I'll sleep a half hour, 45 minutes, and I will wake up wide awake like I slept 8 hours. And then I'm up 3 or 4 more hours and then sleep a couple more hours and then get up and go to work.
When I get off work, I always take like a 30-minute power nap, dude. Because I'll work my butt off at work and then come home, and driving is what tires me out, honestly.
Yeah.
And then after that, I'm ready to go out in the garage and work on stuff, and I'm good.
See, I've only got a 12-minute drive to work, so.
Oh, I got a 40-minute drive to work. And then I get in my truck and drive for another 20 minutes.
I used to have a job like that when I worked in the oil field. I would literally drive about 35 minutes down to the shop and pick my truck up and drive right back up to where my house is at, the town I lived in, and that's where I worked at in the oil field. I would go home for lunch.
And the crazy thing is, like, I don't have like any. Like, I'm going to go to work Thursday and I'm going to be like, okay, what should I do? I'll just go drive around and check all my properties. You know what I mean? So all day Thursday, when I finally do go back, I haven't been there in 2 weeks. All I'm going to do is drive around and make sure all my gates are still up and check how many donuts have been done in my parking lots and that kind of stuff. Pick beer cans up.
See, I don't go back to work till Monday.
I should have took the 2 days off, but I like saving my time. My time is like gold to me, man.
Well, originally we were supposed to be back to work Thursday, but so many people put in requests for vacation time that they just decided just to pay everybody an extra 2 days and give everybody the time off.
I work for the county, so we have tomorrow and the next day off automatically. I didn't have to take those off. We already have them off, which is weird to have the day after New Year's off too. We have 3 days off just for New Year's.
Hey, Miss Happy.
And Horse ain't even here.
Horse was in here earlier.
Yep.
So
Yep, I think that I'll get that final panel done tomorrow, Ed.
yeah,
And it'll be pretty much done.
I think it looks awesome, man. I love it.
I spent 2 hours yesterday. I had this radio head deck or whatever you call it, but I didn't have the plug for the back. So I was trying to figure out if I could solder like a positive wire and solder all the wires up on the back if I can get it to work, and I couldn't. I spent like 2 hours doing that. I was gonna put it in there if I could.
What kind of radio is it?
It was like a Clarion. It was a good one. It had a remote and everything, but I popped the back off of it. There was like a little plate on the back. I took it off, and on the circuit board, it actually had like B plus, ground, right left speaker or right rear speaker. It had all that written on there. So I used that diagram and I used the positive and everything and the illumination. I tried every combination of things to get it to work, and I could not get it to cut on. So finally, I just chucked it in the trash can.
I was gonna say, look on Amazon and stuff and eBay. Sometimes you can find them plug kits for them radios and stuff cheap.
I figure if I really get into it, I can just go to Walmart and buy one for $20. They sell them pretty cheap up there.
Actually, look on Amazon, because I was looking at one for my other truck when the radio broke. They have AM/FM Bluetooth radios on Amazon for like $20.
Really?
Yeah, it's got Bluetooth built right in it.
I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah, and they're super small. They're only like 4 inches deep.
Because I plan on building a different dash. I'm not liking my dash the way it is right now.
Yeah.
I want to build something more compact. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go make sure the wife's still awake.
Okay.
I'm sure she's not though.
What is tub fishing? Happy? Is that fishing in a bathtub?
With one of those toy fishing rods with a magnet on it. Yeah.
I go fishing in the frozen food section usually. It's a lot easier that way. I do like fishing. I mean, I've got a bunch of fishing stuff. I just never seem to have time to go. But my fishing, like I said, is usually in the frozen food section.
You ever been down to that grocery store in down South Ohio in Hamilton? That Jungle Gyms?
No, but I've seen it.
Oh
Or
man,
heard
that
of
place
it.
is awesome. It's well worth checking out. That thing's it's an adventure going in there.
Yeah. I plan on doing a little more traveling this year since I got the front end rebuilt on my truck finally.
They have one place that's nothing but, or one aisle that's nothing but different types of hot sauces.
That would be the aisle I would avoid.
And then one aisle of nothing but different cheeses and exotic meats and candies and exotic sodas and
Yeah, I think while I'm still on vacation, I'm gonna make up some summer sausage. I got a really good recipe for it, and a couple of people I know that's done it really like it. So
yeah.
yeah, I used to fish all the time, but with work and everything else, I don't have a lot of time. Now, my parents' mom, my dad's passed now, but they've got it's about a 3.5 acre lake. We call it the pond. That's stocked with fish and stuff, and I'll go out there every once in a while. But it doesn't pay for me to buy a fishing license every year anymore because I don't have enough time to go and do it. That's the nice thing about that pond. I don't have to have a license. I just go out, sit on the bank, and cast the line out.
When we was in Ohio, we went to a pay pond, and that pond sucked.
Yeah, most of the pay ones do. Now they did just start one up about 5 years ago, across town from me. I'd known the lake somebody bought the lake because it was private, and they turned it into a fish club. But I've always known that lake has had some really nice fishing stuff in it, and I've talked to a couple of people that's been there. It's decent fishing, but they won't let you put a boat on it. It's just a small lake. Guys used to take kayaks and canoes and stuff out. They won't even let you put a kayak or a canoe on it now. Yet it's all shore fishing.
Wow.
And to get to the good spots, you can't get to them from land. So yeah, that wind's really picked up here. I can feel it in here.
Guys, this dog is insane, bro. Oh my god.
Be right back.
That sounds like a horror movie.
Those crazy guinea pigs, they saw me and then they want to start yelling.
Suey! Hi, Suey!
I'm sitting on my bench right now, and she's in a chair next to me.
Yeah.
And freaking out. Like, I had to literally put her in this chair. It's
Poor
okay.
puppy.
It's
Poor
okay.
puppy.
It's okay. Look, she wants to get in my lap.
Give her a big hug. Give her a kiss. She'll be okay. Hi, Suey.
Good day, kiss.
Suey.
Oh,
Oh, kisses.
Lord. I don't know why. You'd think she'd know she's safe in this house. Boom. No. All right. Crazy dog. Are we gonna make? Dang it! Oh yeah, I got one.
You
Almost forgot to get a drink, but I did.
Mudster, I don't know if you'd be able to upsize that much. You probably throw your air fuel ratio and stuff off in the computer. It might start throwing lean codes or rich codes up, and not be able to go into open loop to manage the fuel on it. You'd probably have to go with a new PCM or ECM or have it programmed.
That's better advice than what I can give.
I know sometimes they get real touchy on the between the mass airflow sensor and the O2 sensors and stuff. They're calibrated for that 90 something millimeter throttle body, and when you go messing around upsizing and stuff and trying to run the stock programming on them, they sometimes they don't like it.
You're not a dog. You're a scaredy cat.
If you guys haven't checked out Pine Hill Auto Diagnostics, he's a guy in Pennsylvania. He's a whiz. He just actually had an old school Chevy truck that he was fighting the fuel management system on, and he finally got it all figured out. But he's a pretty cool dude to watch. His name's Ivan. He does mobile diagnostics and stuff on cars and stuff, all that. But sometimes he goes too in depth for some people, or what I feel for some people. But he is a whiz. I like watching him. Him and South Main Auto Diagnostics. Or South Main Auto. I'm sorry, not Diagnostics, just South Main Auto. He's up in Ithaca, New York. Both of them guys are really, really good guys to watch. Lots of good information, even if you're not going to fix your car yourself. They go through a lot of the stuff that's involved, and some stuff that you think maybe might be out of your wheelhouse to do. They show you that they can do it.
What's it called, Ed?
One is Pine Hill Auto Diagnostics, or Pine Hill Auto, I think is the channel name. And then the other one is South Main Auto.
Or what?
Tomorrow I'll try to drop links into the hangout boxes to their pages.
Yeah, I'm trying to do that right now, and my phone won't let me copy the link.
Yeah, I don't want to touch anything right now because it's actually staying pretty decent.
I was trying, Ed. I could copy probably one of the. Yeah, I can copy the link to one of their videos.
Yeah.
And that one was Pine Hollow Auto.
Yeah.
Diagnostics.
Yeah.
That's a link to their most recent video.
Is it about the Chevy truck or a Christmas special?
I think that was a Christmas special one.
Okay.
What was that other channel?
South Main Auto.
South.
SMA. South Main Auto.
Wow, I figured out how to. Okay, I got it figured out now. I am master.
Oh, cool. I hope Jay does come in. Be great seeing him too. Get the whole family back together tonight. Just need Stacy to drop in.
Jay!
Stacy's probably out singing karaoke.
Probably.
Was Jay in? Was
No,
Jay
he's not
the
in. No. Yeah, he was in the Hangouts. Kathy said he might stop in later after he gets done watching his movie.
I know, it's okay. You don't have to sit on my lap, even though it helps keep me warm.
Warm. I got it up to 58 degrees in here.
It's oh, it dropped down to 72 because I opened the garage for a few minutes.
Oh.
Chewy.
Woo-hoo, about 35 minutes for the ball to drop here. Woo.
My wife is out, so I'm in it to win it. I walked in there, she was on the couch, her and Sue snuggled up. And I came outside and Sue followed me.
Oh, I think I finally made up my mind. I think I'm going to go with the stock pistons in my motor. I'm not going to do the flat tops.
You think it's too much compression?
I don't think it's too much compression, but the price tag on them,
Oh yeah.
they're running between $325 and $400. But then I'd have another.
You're kind of glitching out. You're glitching out a little.
Yeah.
Brandon, you gonna make it?
Yeah, I'm working on a new video intro for my video.
Okay, am I still here now?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay. Well, I got the little spinny thing on my. Like I was saying, the price tag on those pistons is like between $325 and $400 for the pair, but then I'd have another about $100 in machine work to have them relieved for the valves. So,
Go back inside.
and I've got a set of brand new stock pistons sitting here, so I'm going to save that money. And
yeah, you got those. Hey, I run what I got, man. That's
well, I'm thinking with the new heads I'm getting from Mark, that's got the bigger valves and the everything in it. That'll compensate for the compression I'm going to lose. Getting more fuel in there.
right. I got an idea, guys.
Uh-oh. It's never a good idea. It's never weird. Oh, that might actually work. I shall keep them on.
She was almost down with it for like 2 seconds. It blocks your hearing. You can't hear the firecrackers. You can't hear.
Nate, you need to do another Suey Cam video.
I've been wanting to.
Dude, that was great. She actually did really good.
Oh, she is up my butt, dude. Hey, so all right, so I cut out this panel today, and just keeping her away from me while I'm trying to grind something is hard enough. So when I weld, I have to put her inside because she'll be right under my butt. And I put her inside, and she'll just sit there at the door barking the entire time I'm out here because she wants to be out here with me while I'm working on stuff.
I see, that's kind of strange that the grinder and stuff doesn't bother her, but the fireworks do. See, my chocolate lab I had, she didn't like loud noises like fireworks, thunder, stuff like that. She'd come out in the garage with me as long as I wasn't like grinding or making a lot of noise. But now my black lab I had, he was like Suey. He would be right there wherever I'm at, trying to be like right beside me. Hi, Suey. Say hi. Hi, Suey. Suey, 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 Suey. Smile.
That's firecrackers going on. When she looks like that. She's hearing them in the background. That's why she's looking like that.
Yeah, I would definitely look into one of those thunder vest things. If she can wear a life vest, and don't mind that, I think she wouldn't have a problem with that thunder vest.
No, she loves wearing, like, she swims. So having that life vest on her is like helpful because she doesn't have to swim as hard. She'll actually float,
Yeah.
And she knows it. She'll sit there and just float. She don't care. Do you hear those doggies? You hear those doggies?
Hear them guinea pigs. Hear them guinea pigs and hear Brendan clicking his mouse.
Yeah.
I don't hear the guinea pig.
Every once in a while you hear him squeak.
Oh, I can get on squeak real quick.
All you gotta do is move. You hear that noise? You hear that noise?
That's cool, big fish.
Trying to find a background for my intro video it's starting to become a pain. Can't decide on one.
I might
Definitely better have some mini bike riding footage in it.
Yeah, you know what? Instead of using one of these pre-made bike things, maybe I'll do that. I'll just get some clips of my old videos and
Dude,
put them together.
Definitely with you on the tractor. Definitely mini bike. Maybe like clips of all your critters, because people love that stuff, dude. Your critters,
Yeah.
your horses, your all your different critters. That's what people want to know, man. You got a lot going on there they don't know about,
So yeah, I made mine.
But I gotta keep it down to like 30 seconds.
I made mine with that Vegas, and I just put it in as a clip at the beginning. And that video there was actually shot at by a friend of mine on his cell phone, and that was an app on his cell phone that he could slow it down while he videotaped. I didn't do that. He did. He had to. It was already done like that.
Problem is I need to download the tractor videos, and they're all like 20 minutes long.
Yeah, that video there was like a minute and a half or something like that, and I just was doing like a regular YouTube video, but just cut it way down and then did the fade at the end and put the and I still saved it as a video on my desktop. And then anytime I edit a video, I just click it in there and drop, and the same thing at the end. That was just a JPEG file that I added graphics over or under, and drop it in at the end of all my videos.
Hey guys, don't use your tripod as a footstool. It doesn't work very good.
No.
Yeah.
Nah. Nah.
All right.
Just don't kick me off. Yeah, this is one of my tripods, but I lost the little mounting foot a long time ago before I was doing YouTube videos. So I took my action camera, like handlebar mount, and mounted on the
Oh, that's smart.
mounted on the side.
That's smart. Mine's broken too. I should do that.
Yeah, I need to get the longer adapter in here so it gets it out further away. But yeah, it works awesome. I mean, you can roll it up and down, you know, turn it around.
If you only saw what was holding together the tripod you guys are sitting on right now, you'd laugh.
But
there's pretty sure there's a nail,
well, my other tripod,
some super glue.
my other tripod that's back behind me, that one there, I found that at a yard sale. It's nice. It's metal, you know, it's aluminum. It's an old one, but it's nice. It don't have the removable foot on it. You know, you just got to screw it on and off every time. But
Ed,
We lost him again.
Ed must be like circling the moon or something. We lose him every like 5 minutes. It does pretty good though, being where he's at in his shop.
Yeah. Well, I was going to put the video of the horse in there, but the video of the horse is was shot with a phone, and it don't take up. It's not stretched out, so it shows a lot of black, and I don't know if a video.
Don't you have that editing program or something?
Yeah. I don't know if I
Mess
can
with it
stretch
at all?
out that. Yeah, I'm using it now to make the intro video, but I don't think I can stretch that video out so it's wide screen.
You can, dude.
back.
I'm pretty sure you can. If you figure it out. And when you do, tell me how to do it.
We're trying to figure out now.
If we could take a cell phone video that's too small and stretch it out to full
Now,
screen.
did you take the video? Did you take the video with the phone up and down? Take a new video.
That's what I'll do. I'll just take a new video tomorrow. I'll just get what I can tomorrow or today,
Yeah,
and then take a video tomorrow.
Yes,
like,
I think
let's
you
do
can zoom in on a video, Brandon, and stretch it and make it fit full screen.
But I think that would make the quality.
Yeah, it'll make it grainy. A little, well, depending
Yeah.
on how good the quality is of the video you had originally. But anyways, as I was saying, that tripod that's back behind me there, I was driving down the street from my house here, and they were having a garage sale. And I looked out by the road, and they had a bunch of stuff sitting out there with a little sign that said garage sale. So I stopped, turned around, and went back. And I was talking to the guy and telling him, I just got into doing YouTube videos and stuff this year and talking with him and everything. And I said, "Is that stuff out there for sale?" He said, "Yeah." He goes, "But it's not, it's old stuff. $20." But he gave me that and a couple other things all in one package deal.
Right.
And I told him, I said, because what he does is he goes to like estate auctions, and then he goes to flea markets and all that kind of stuff. He kind of resells the stuff. But I told him, I said, you come across any more tripods or anything like that are in good shape? I said, let me know. And he knows where I live at and stuff. And so he said he'll watch out for him.
I buy mine from thrift stores, man. This one I bought from a thrift store a long time ago.
The one I got, my buddy gave me.
Well, the one I just showed you that I put my camera mount on.
Yeah.
I've got an old Sony Handycam. It takes the videotapes, 8mm.
Right.
I bought that tripod when I bought that camera, and I've had it for 15, 20 years, well, about 15 years now, something like that.
Wow.
If it was easy to transfer the videotape to video, dude, I would be using that camera all the time. That thing shoots awesome videos.
Right. Yeah, it's like a different format or something. And
you have to buy like a conversion box and play it back into your computer to digitize it into digital form, and then use it that way.
right.
But I thought about putting that camera on like eBay or something and selling it and trying to get another like Sony Handycam or whatever. But
I sent that one I bought straight back. As soon as
Yeah.
I took a short video with it and I tried to get it onto my editing program and it wouldn't work. I sent that baby right back.
now, see, that was the one I was looking at, and when I went to order it, they didn't have it no more. So I bought the next model,
I bought the last one.
and I'm fairly happy with it. The only thing I'm not happy with that thing is you can't plug an external mic into it. You get a clicking noise.
Right.
I even tried, because I talked to the setup guy at work that does the mics and sound systems and stuff like that at work. He let me borrow a lapel mic, a wireless one, to try it, and it's something in the electronics inside. As soon as you plug the microphone in, you can hear a click, 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 click noise.
Huh.
So, but other than that, I mean, it shoots good video and stuff. I like it. I was using it out here in the shop and stuff a lot, but now I've just moved to using my 8-man, my action camera for shooting everything.
Right. Hey Ed.
Mm-hmm.
Another golf cart question.
Okay.
There's a guy on Letgo that has a rebuild kit for this motor for like $40.
That's cheap.
Is that worth buying?
Yeah.
Because this thing smokes a good bit.
Yeah, if it has the rings and all the gaskets and everything, yeah, that's cheap.
Do you think I can rebuild that motor?
Oh yeah. Yeah, they're a piece of cake. Did I send you the engine manual on that?
I think you did, yeah.
Okay.
It's on my phone. Did you mess with these motors at all?
Oh yeah, I've rebuilt a couple of them.
It seems like a pretty strong motor, Ed. Like we drive it all over. And as long as
240.
fuel.
It should be 249 cc.
That's not bad.
No, they made one that was bigger. I forget what the CC rating is on them, but they look identical. But all the ones I did were the 249. And
I was thinking this was 295 because that number on the plate right there says 295.
No, 2 of 95 is when the engine was built.
Oh, that would make sense.
Yeah, but
Augusta, Georgia.
Yeah, if that's a complete rebuild kit for $40 or whatever, $50, that's cheap. If it comes with all the rings and gaskets and seals and everything else.
I'm pretty sure it does. I'm about to look it up right now and let go.
Yeah. And the nice thing about those over the 2-strokes, the big problem with the Easy Go 2-strokes was the crank seals would go bad, and then you would lose suction through the carburetor, and they'd start running real lean, and then burn them up.
Yeah. I kind of like 4-stroke, man. As long as you got oil and it's not overheating.
Well, the nice thing about the old 2-stroke Easy Goes is they had a jug on them, so you didn't have to have the engine bored. You just replaced the jug. Well, you could get, I think they're 100, 110, and 120 millimeter jugs for them and pistons. So you could make them run pretty damn good.
Right. Damn, I shouldn't have got on Let Go.
Yeah.
I'm seeing all kinds of cool stuff.
See, I don't go on the buy sell trade sites. I don't go on Let Go, all that kind of stuff, because
probably for the best.
Yeah. I would have all kinds of stuff that I don't need.
This cannot be my neighborhood.
Ooh. 16 minutes till midnight here. Woohoo!
That's what I got that too.
Yeah. Brandon's a hour behind us, so.
Not me. Yeah.
Sucks for
I was
you, Brandon.
I was watching the news this morning when I got up, and Australia was having their 4th of July. I almost got on Messenger or on Instagram message tracks and wished them a happy New Year, but I wasn't awake enough at the time.
No, I'm sure he was awake, knowing his crazy butt.
Yeah. So. I really appreciate you all hanging with me for this live and dealing with my internet dropping in and out.
When I saw your
we're glad you have us.
When I saw your Instagram post, I got excited because nobody freaking does live streams no more. You and Brandon's about it. I mean, there's a few other people. Captain used to do them every damn day. He don't hardly ever do them anymore.
That's because he's with the metal crowd all the time.
Well, yeah, he's sitting in on so many panels every day.
Yeah. He's doing his rounds like he's all over the world.
I mean, I ain't got nothing against the metal crowd. It's just he's with them. That's where he's at most 90% of the time.
Yeah. Well, that's his thing, man.
Yeah.
I get caught up in that stuff though, man. Like I could do that. If I had one of those things, one of those burner things, I would love to do that.
Yeah.
I've got 90% of the pieces here to make a cool forge, and I've been putting it off kind of on the back burner just because I know that that's just one more thing that I don't need to get into and not have time for.
Yeah.
And
back it up. Right there.
And as for me doing my Sunday live streams, it just got to be so much because that's the days we were pulling on was Sundays. By the time I got up early in the morning, went to the pool, spent the whole day there, come home, unloaded everything, got everything put away, I was just done, wore out. By it was time to do the live stream.
Split there.
And I did see Mick the other day said that he's going to switch his live stream time with Roy because it was interfering with Riley's sleep.
Ed.
Yeah.
Should I just put that on it?
On your golf cart? Sure.
I've been saving this for something, man.
I think it'd look cool on that little drag bike.
It won't fit. I'd have to mod the frame. I'll have to find another. I do want it on a mini bike. I think that's what I'm saving it for, pretty much. And then I have this motor too, Ed.
There.
This one has a stage 2 cam in it. That was on my buddy's mud motor boat, the one that we put the 420 on, that we go out duck hunting and frogging. This was on it before the 420. And he tried to up it with a stage 2 cam and aftermarket carb and all kinds of stuff. And when he got to 420 and we took it apart and took the governor out, he gave this one to me because I helped him with it.
Oh, that's cool.
I don't know what to do with it. It runs great. It just wasn't powerful enough for that boat.
Right.
But I don't know. This is more interesting to me.
I always thought a mini bike with a V twin on it would be just way cool. I'm not looking to go 90 mile an hour. I just like the sound of them.
How about this V twin?
Put that on the race cart. Make it a shifter cart.
I don't know, man. I like the race cart the way it is. I just got to find some more of this stuff so I can make a side for the other side.
What is that, plastic?
It's like a plexiglass, but thinner than what's like on my windshield.
All right.
Home Depot probably sells it.
Maybe.
That's where that firecracker made it to earlier. I was pretty happy with my seat I made for temporary purposes, though.
It looks good.
I have actual vinyl for a seat, but I don't have enough cushion for the whole thing. So it's like half boat cushion and half like foam cushion.
Make a split bench.
Yeah, I could. I plan on making some storage under here. You see how I got that piece of plywood right there?
Yeah.
I'm just going to build something right here to go from there to there and have storage all under the seat.
Or if you could find some thin enough sheet metal, you could bend a box that would sit right down in there and have a full storage tray clear across there. And then when you need to work on it, you can lift it out of it.
Pull it out. Yeah.
Club Car makes something like that for their golf carts, but it's plastic.
I gotta figure out something because that spot catches a lot of mud now.
Yeah.
It like stores mud because there's no fenders under the back tires. I just put this piece right here in the other day. There used to be nothing right here, and the mud used to fly up like up to here from the back tires. There was nothing.
You got a Tractor Supply?
Yeah, they just built one right up the road, dude.
Go there and look and see if they have the plastic semi mud flaps.
Oh,
they're like a stiff plastic. but you can like bend them and stuff. They're not like the rubber ones that would flop. They're called a no sail, so they don't like blow around. But you could get one. You could get some of those and cut them down and shape them how you need to put them up over that tire, and to block all that.
Up. Yeah, that's exactly what I need.
And they're not that expensive, for what they are. And they're big. They're like 2 foot by 2.5 foot or whatever, the size of a semi mud flap. Heck, watch around the side of the road sometime. You might see something laying along the road.
Oh, I got one in the back of my work truck right now. I can just bring that one home.
Yeah.
And I think I picked it up off the side of the road too.
Yeah.
Man, my battery is struggling right now.
Yes, a 670 Predator on a mini bike would be pretty cool.
Isn't that pretty much what that motor is right there that I just showed you? Isn't that pretty much a 670?
Yeah, pretty much so, yeah.
It's just a Briggs version.
Or that big color that's on that.
I bought that from Johnny. Damn, my tripod's falling apart. The pin fell out that was holding one of the legs.
Uh-oh. He pulled the pin.
It's like a freaking fire extinguisher pin, literally. Like, that's what it is. That holds one of the legs up. My battery's dying. I got the plug stretched all the way across the workbench. I'm at 30% and I got 7 minutes to go. I'm gonna make it.
Yeah. Well, my phone froze earlier tonight. So I pulled the battery out and reset it. And then I plugged it in and it said it had 64%. Well, I don't know, maybe five or 10 minutes after I plugged it in, I unplugged it to do something and looked at it, and the battery is at 84%.
What the?
So my phone gets goofy like that sometimes. Sometimes it'll drop down to like 2% and try to shut off. If I shut it off, pull the battery out, put it back in, it'll jump back up to like 75%.
Wonder if it was overheating or something.
No, I think it's just the phone itself.
I do all my StreamYard and my YouTube and my lives. Everything was all done from my cell phone.
Well, that's what happens when you get 1,000+ subs and enough watch time.
Oh, I forgot that you have to have that to even do it from your cell phone. I didn't.
Just rub it in our faces.
I didn't even know. I keep I'm sorry,
Mister.
I'm sorry. I literally didn't even. I told you guys, man. I don't pay attention to that kind of stuff. I didn't know. If I could give you guys 500 of my subscribers, I'd do it right now. I promise you, I would.
Oh.
Hey, I'm 500. I'm almost.
I'm telling you right now, being monetized isn't what it's made up to be. It's not.
Honestly,
I don't care about that part. I just want to make it easier to go live.
Yeah, that's about the only thing it does. It does make it easier to go live.
Yeah, I honestly make my videos for myself and post stuff that I like, and if everybody else likes watching them, cool. If you don't, then hell, let me know. Tell me it's stupid.
Yeah.
People give me money. They give me money on PayPal anyways already. So.
See, I mean, it would be nice to have people donate and give money to me, but
you guys,
then I'd feel
giving me something.
But then I would feel obligated. But
Craig sent me like Ryobi batteries. Ed, you've sent me a whole bunch of stuff. The brake parts, the air filter box. All that stuff is money to me, man. That's stuff I don't have to order off the line, you know?
Yeah. Stuff like that helps. Boneyard sent me most of the parts to restore that Briggs and Stratton engine I have on my workbench.
Yeah, Boneyard's awesome.
And honestly, Nate, all those parts I sent you would probably within a year would have probably ended up in a trash bin.
Right.
You know, so if somebody can use it,
you see where they're at now.
Right. You know, because we're phasing out all the gas carts at work. We have one left, and that one's actually going to become my shop cart. And then when it dies, it's done. So all the extra gas golf cart parts and stuff I have will probably get pitched, you know, or repurposed.
Good night, Kathy. Happy New Year. Love you guys.
Later, Kathy.
Night, Kathy.
The firecrackers are going crazy here right now. I might have to mute it.
Yeah, I'm gonna let this go just a couple minutes after 3 hours and say my goodbyes and say my happy New Year's to everybody. And I just want to say now, guys, I do appreciate you all hanging out with me and sticking with me for this. And
well, I'm glad you had us. I wish I could have been on here earlier, but I had family here, so
yeah, you didn't miss much. You know, Harold was on here with me, and it seemed like though when I first started out, I don't know if it was, you know, what was going on, but I was having a heck of a time keeping connection and stuff. Knock on wood right now. Yeah, knock on wood. It'll last for another 2 minutes before it drops out again, and then. Yeah, like I said, I plan on trying to not hot and heavy, not multiple videos a week, but I'm gonna try to be pretty diligent about getting at least one video out a week, and you know, do some live streams and stuff.
That's it, Ed. Stay consistent.
You know, even if the video is just me sitting here and like I am right now and just say hi and talk for 5 minutes or so, I'm going to try to keep after it. So I was going to do a Brandon and set my camera up and videotape me cleaning my shop, but
hey, that's some of my best live streams.
But
1 minute.
I got about 45 seconds. But
it's about to go crazy here probably with the firecrackers.
But I do a lot of, when I'm cleaning, I do a lot of sitting and looking, and 10 minutes of work and then sit for another 15, 20 minutes and sit and look again. And so it wouldn't be all that interesting.
Happy New Year.
Yep. Let's see here. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year, everybody!
New Year!
Happy New Year! Thank you for a great year.
It's still 2019 right here, right now. For another hour.
You're living in the past, but
oh man,
I just do really want to thank the whole YouTube and Small Engine Nation, especially. You guys are great, and like I said, I really do appreciate you guys hanging with me and showing the support and stuff. Hey, Hot Rod, Happy New Year, buddy! It just turned midnight here.
Now that we're getting off.
And yeah,
everybody's showing up now.
Yeah,
Breezy's in the house. Breezy.
Breezy's been in and out. Mudster and everybody, and yeah, like I said, it means a lot more to me than what you guys know. That I know you guys are there to support the channel and stuff, and really do appreciate it. And I really hope to see the Small Engine Nation come back in 2020. So, yeah, happy New Year, Kurtz and Cameras.
Be back and stronger than ever.
Yep. Looking forward to Stacy coming back. Maybe we can talk Nate into putting out a few videos or doing a Wednesday live stream here and there.
Yeah, I kind of want to come back. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, we do miss your live streams.
Yeah.
I just can't be doing burnouts like I used to. I still haven't replaced the tire on the last
The tire
bike.
punch.
I just like getting caught up with what's going on.
Best live stream yet.
I don't know if you saw it, Ed, but I blew a tire on Brandon's live stream for him.
Yeah, I think
mini bike through the roof.
Yeah, I think I did see that one.
I need to download that video so I can get that clip and make it like a promo video for Small Engine Saturday with all the clips from Small Engine Saturdays.
There you go. Hey, Low Lid. Happy New Year, buddy. Thanks for stopping by.
Low Lids.
Hello, Lid.
Carts and Cameras. Smash that like button, guys.
Yes, please. Smash the like button. I guess we'll hang here for a few more, so you see if we can get a few more people to drop in and say hey.
That's crazy. Everybody popped up right at New Year's.
That's how it goes.
Yeah, I think people are making their rounds on their New Year's. So
yeah,
on the people that are doing the live streams. So I appreciate this. Just stopping in for a minute or two.
Doing live streams today.
Yeah, there was a lot of people doing live streams today. So, but nothing spectacular for me coming up, but just trying to be more consistent, get back into the swing of things. My phone's blowing up.
Happy New Year.
Yeah, that's exactly what it's doing.
I can hear music jamming. People are going crazy.
Yeah, so. Mudster, you're welcome on my live stream anytime you want, buddy. Anybody is. It don't matter to me. I enjoy the company.
That was automatic fire. That was a rifle. All right, tone it down, boys.
Am I back? Yeah, happy New Year, Craig, if I'm still on here.
Happy New Year. Hey, Craig's living in the past still.
The internet around here must be getting jam-packed, so.
Happy New Year, Craig.
All right, we keep cutting in and out. Yeah, the internet's really going crazy.
I can still hear you.
Okay, so I got a go-kart video on there, a mini
So-
bike video. Now I'm gonna get a garden video on there.
Tractor video,
And a tractor.
and critters video.
Yep. Unfortunately, I can't drive the tractor anymore, so I'll have to use one of my old videos.
One of those ones where you're riding from the driver's seat looks really good, dude.
Yeah. And I don't got no video of the big horse no more because we got rid of the big horse. We only got the little horse now.
Short horse.
The cost was just too high for us.
Well, I did it. This is the first time in 10 years. I'm pretty sure I made it to New Year's. I'm going to bed. I'm going to go pick the wife up, her 80-pound little butt, and carry her to bed. Go to bed.
All right, night,
Good
Nate.
night. Good night, everybody.
All right. Yeah. All right, guys. I'm going to shut this down because this internet's going nuts here. Really appreciate Nate and Brandon for sitting in with me and hanging out. Appreciate everybody in the chat. Hope everybody has a great start to 2020. And we will catch you all on the flip side.
Later, everyone.
We are out.
Oh, now I'm going to fall down. All right, Ed.
All right.
Be good,
See you,
brother.
Nate.
All right, man. Happy
You
New
too,
Year.
man.
All right.